G'day girls. I'll just give it a minute and see if anyone comes on. Hello, Tanessa, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good night. Be your Friday night over there, wouldn't it? So we're gonna talk about green witchery in the kitchen. I'm glad you're doing well. And we're gonna do some cooking today. Talk about healing through food. So I hope that sounds kind of interesting. Well, I have to pre-warn you, I'm fucking terrible in the kitchen, so I'll just bumble my way through it. Don't read recipes, kind of wing it. So, it looks like it's just me and you, Tanessa, so let's bring this over here. So, we are going to make... Oh, hello, Jacqueline. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. So, I was just saying to Tanessa, we're going to do a bit of cooking and talk about the healing benefits of food. So, that's our green witchery and our kitchen witchery combined. So we're going to make a pumpkin and lentil soup today. And I'll give you a list of the ingredients in a minute, and we'll talk about why we're, or the intention we're putting into each ingredient. So I hope that sounds interesting. I'll put the recipe up tonight on tonight, your tomorrow morning, on in Google Classroom for you. So I've just got to finish typing out the actual method, but it's pretty basic. So we're gonna get started. So pumpkin and lentil soup. So we are going to use for this potato, sweet potato, capsicum, carrot, onion, pumpkin, red lentils, some garlic, turmeric, rosemary, thyme, and curry powder and veggie stock. So that is the ingredients that we are going to use, and I'll go through them all in a minute. I'm just remember to get garlic and tell you what we're using each one for. So each ingredient, so what it's for the healing properties. I'll give you a couple of book recommendations after, before I finish, that where you can get some information about the properties of different foods and things. So, got some good books, some oldies but goodies. Sorry, I'm trying to peel the garlic. I forgot the garlic. I got everything else ready and forgot to get the garlic out. So, I'll swing this around a bit. Sorry. Okay, so what we are using and why we're using it. So, as we know, intention's everything in our work, in our magical workings. So, stop it. What do you want? So, that's my husband, sorry. Go away. Pulling faces at me. I forgot what I was saying now. I've got no idea what I was saying. Magical properties, yes. Sorry, magical intentions. So, intention's everything, girls. We can't stress that enough. So, I'll go through why we're using what we're using and the intention that we're putting into each ingredient. So, I'm just cutting this garlic. All right, so I follow a whole food plant-based kind of diet, and it's not a diet. It's not really a diet. It's a way of eating, which basically means I don't eat fats and oils and dairy, meat. Anything like that. So, but today I'm actually going to use a bit of oil to fry the onion and the potato and that off. What I usually do is I just put a bit of water in the bottom just to... hello, Renette, how are you? Just so it doesn't stick. But today, because I felt that this was missing a bit of green in it, I'm actually going to use a bit of avocado oil. But you can use whatever oil you want. It's purely up to you. But avocado oil has really good healing properties in it. So we are going to start off with the onion. I've got it cut up, and you can cut it up however you want it. I've got some in the family that like a chunky soup, and I've got some that like it blended. So I just cut it chunky-ish, and then I blend part of it for the child that has to have it blended. So onion. So we're adding the onion to keep our body free from inflammation. Okay, onion is a really good inflammation fighter for the body. You can't sort of see what I'm doing. So I've got excuse my old kitchen, and got my pan on heating, and I'm going to add the onion to keep my body free from inflammation. Okay, give that a bit of a stir. The next one is the potato. I like to fry the potato off a bit with the onion, gives it that beautiful oniony flavour through it. And the potato is purely to keep my body protected from any diseases or anything that might, any nasties. So add that in. And your potato might stick a bit if you don't have oil or water in it, so just give it a bit of a stir. Just let that cook through a little bit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love my pot too. It's a good one. It's a non-stick one, so I didn't really need to put the oil in, but I'll put it in anyway. They're the first two that I've put in. So we've got the potato just for pure protection of the body, and the onion for inflammation, to help fight any inflammation in your body. I love potatoes, Renette. Like I said, I'm basically vegan. Eat a lot of potatoes. They're yummy. So the next I'm going to put in is the carrot, because the carrot takes a while to cook like the potatoes. And the carrot is I'm adding the carrot to it to boost my immune system, or our immune system, because I'm not the only one eating it. So we'll put that in and give it a stir. Gee, hubby's got some dishes to do. We won't tell him that. Yeah, so boost the immune, carrot. I've got some sweet potato. And I'm going to put that in to fry off a bit. And the sweet potato, my intention for that is to keep my cholesterol low in my body. Whack that in, stir it around. Yum. Now, I was going to use red lentils for this, but I actually forgot to soak them last night. So I just got a can of brown lentils and they're just as good. So we'll talk about them in a minute. The next one I'm going to add is some capsicum, and I've got some yellow capsicum. I was going to get green, but for some reason I've got yellow, so that's what we've got today. And the capsicum is to maintain my iron levels in my body, or our bodies. So we'll add that in. Stir it around. Jacqueline, I love potatoes and garlic and onion too. I love food in general, so. So the next one I'm going to add is the garlic. I'll just put that over here. And the garlic is to keep my body protected or free from disease. So add that in. Stir it around. So you just want to fry it off a bit, get all those flavours happening in it. Capsicum, it's like a pepper. I cut it up too, so it's like a pepper, but it's not hot. It's just, I wouldn't even know how to describe it. Oh my God. Okay, so capsicum is a pepper, but it's not a hot pepper. And it's the bigger, rounder kind of, like about that long, some of them, and about that round. Wow, the things we take for granted, Ronette. I never would have thought you would know what a capsicum is. Yeah, so I think you girls call it a pepper. Don't quote me on that. I'll look it up and I'll put it in there. So we've added the garlic to keep bodies free from disease. We're going to add the curry powder because I like to fry that in a bit. And the curry powder is to keep your body free from inflammation. So any inflammation that might be happening in there. Just whack that in there and give it a bit of a stir. Amounts depends what you're making, how many you're making it for. I guess just use your intuition. That's what I'm doing. So what do you call them, Ronette? I'd be interested to know. All right. So we're going to add some turmeric next, just a little bit. I've got a spoon somewhere. So I'll just add a bit of a teaspoon. Turmeric is also for inflammation, so it's to help fight any inflammation that's in the body. A little bit of thyme to keep our bodies free from infections. So I'm just going to put a bit of that in. pinch of that. Also going to put a bit of rosemary in to, again, for the to help fight infections. Pinch of that. A bit more. I do like rosemary. Peppers, they are peppers, yes. Sorry. So we call them capsicum over here in Australia. Just to be weird and different. So give that a bit of a stir, get those flavours happening in there. Next I'm going to add a bit of veggie stock. If you want, you can use chicken or beef stock in it. That's purely up to you. But I'm just using veggie stock. And a bit of, so the veggie stock is for healing and cleansing the gut. So veggie stock's really good for that, for the gut. And a bit of salt and pepper. Get the lid off the pepper. I love pepper, so you can add as much as you want. Just a tad of salt. You don't need too much because the veggie stock's got a bit of salty flavour to it. Give that all a stir around. And last but not least, I'm going to add, oh sorry, no, not last, the pumpkin. Add the pumpkin in. And the pumpkin is to boost your immune system. So you can see all the different healing qualities that food has. And the last thing is the lentils. Add them in. And the lentils, if I can find them on my list. To protect, again, to protect from disease. So any disease and infections that might be floating around your body, that will help fight that. So now we're going to add a bit of water because it is a soup. So, and water, I'm adding the water as a cleansing, just to cleanse the body. Get rid of all the toxins and inflammation and disease that might be in there. So probably 2-3 cups of water. I've got a fair bit of ingredients here, so I'm going to whack a fair bit in. And I'm actually going to put a little bit more curry powder and a little bit more veggie stock. These. Oh, wrong lid. And a little bit of the veggie stock to cleanse the gut. Basically, that's it. You can stir it around to bring in all those intentions in a clockwise. And then just going to put the lid on it and let it, or bring it to a, just before it starts to boil too madly, and then pop it down to simmer for probably about half an hour. And that's it. You'll have a beautiful pumpkin or mixed veggie lentil soup. And your body will feel really good after it. It is a soup, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Sarah Lee. So, we'll just talk about, I'll just go through quickly the ingredients and just tell you what we added each one for. So we had potato to keep the body protected, sweet potato to keep our cholesterol low, capsicum to maintain our iron levels, carrots to boost the immune system, the onion to keep your body free from inflammation, pumpkin to boost your immune system. The lentils are to protect your body from disease. The turmeric is to keep your body free again from inflammation. Rosemary, keep your body protected from infections. The thyme also is to keep your body protected from infections. The curry powder is to free it from inflammation, and the veggie stock is for healing and cleansing the gut. So, any questions? I'm just trying to catch up on. And you can make it creamy. You could add cream, obviously. I would add silken tofu if I wanted to make it creamy. That's a really soft one, and it just melts into it like your cream does. When I used to eat dairy, cream is beautiful in it. It's really nice. And you could blend this before you add the cream if you wanted to make it a smooth soup, or you can leave it chunky. So I've got, like I said, I've got half the bloody family that like it in chunks and one in particular that likes it blended. So, hi Holly. So that's purely up to you. Got any questions or anything? That's all right, Holly. I just want to write the method to making this. I've got all the other bits in there. So I'll just type in the method and then I'll put it up onto Google Classroom sometime. Today, you're in the morning and tonight. So so you'll be able to access that up there. It's pretty simple to make. And it's really yummy, and it's a really good winter. I know you're in spring now, but we're in autumn. It's a really good warmer for the body. So I've got a couple of books. Now some of these, they don't just relate to cooking, and in fact some of them don't relate to cooking at all, but they have the information about the different herbs. And this one's a really good book. This is called The Plant Clinic, and I'm pretty sure Eva put me onto this. Healing with Plant Medicine. So it gives you a lot of information and different natural remedies to make and use for all sorts of things. It's a really good read. It's got lots of good information in it. This one is not too bad, the Kitchen Witchcraft. It's from the Pagan Portals collection, but it's got just lots of general information, and it also goes through some of the foods and their properties. It's very simple, like it's just got basically one or two, some have three correspondences. So black pepper is stimulating, cabbage for luck, carrots for healing, and so on. So that's not too bad. Pretty cheap little book if you just want a quick reference for some of the correspondences to the food. This one is and I'm pretty sure Eva put me onto this one too. This one's a really good book. It's called The Modern Herbal Dispensary. I guess I could take photos of these and just add them into the bottom of the document when I put it into Google Classroom. So yeah, if you want me to do that, just let me know. Oh, it's cold there again, Tanessa. That's not good. So we're into autumn and it's like 32 degrees, 33 degrees Celsius today. So that's beautiful. It's really nice. A nice bread, yes. You're right, Ronette. And I got my daughter's favourite to go with that. I won't be eating it because it's a onion and parmesan bread. So she's got that to have. Well, they've got all got that to have. So the Modern Herbal Dispensary it's got lots of information, lots of different, not recipes, but tonics, I guess, and elixirs and things, rubs. But it also gives you lots of information on a lot of the foods. So, good book. This one, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's Botanical Magic, The Green Witch's Guide to Essential Oils for Spellcraft, Ritual and Healing. It's really good, and you can see I've got lots of tags in it. Yeah, so you can have a look at that one. What else have we got here? The Witch's Herbal Apothecary. This is quite a good little book. It's got a fair bit of information on lots of different foods, and it's got a few rituals and things that you can make in there. A Motivated Mocha. Yeah, so, and I think it goes through summer, winter, spring, autumn, or fall, sorry. Love this book. The Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs, Scott Cunningham. If you're ever going to get just one or two books, get this one. And if you're going to get two, get his other one, Wicker in the Kitchen. This is a brilliant book. And this goes a lot in depth of all the food, well, a lot of foods. Goes through like things like your honey, sugar, chocolate, carob, and maple syrups, your nuts, fruits, veggies, seeds. It's a fantastic information book. It's jam-packed. Really, really good good book to have. Renette. Yes, I do have lots of tags in that book. It's a really good book. This one's quite a good book too. It's called Curative Magic, A Witch's Guide to Self-Discovery, Care and Healing. It's got lots of information and lots of different ways to help with different ailments. So, yeah, it's a good read. So there's that one, and I think I've showed you this one before. I like this one. I'm still I have to tweak the recipes because most of them are dairy and meat. So, but it has got some lovely recipes, and it goes through, if you follow the Wheel of the Year, it goes through all your like the seasons, as well as the like Ostara and Modron and all those. So quite a good little book. It's called A Kitchen Witch's Cookbook, and that one's by Patricia Telesco. So I can take photo. I'll take a photo of these and add them into the document when I put it into Google Classroom. So anyone got any questions or anything? You're right, Tanessa. Scott Cunningham is, his books are brilliant. Really good. Which book did you put on your list, Sarah Lee? One of the Cunningham's ones, or? All right, girls. Well, if there's nothing else, I hope that was okay. Thank you, Ronette. If there's anything, if you've got any questions or anything, just the Curative Magic, yeah. It's a really interesting read. Really interesting. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm going to love you and leave you. No, thank you, Tanessa. That's beautiful. Well, I enjoy doing them, but I do bumble my way through the kitchen. But everyone eats my cooking, so can't be doing too bad. All right, lovelies. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm going to go and enjoy the sunshine. Blessed be, and I will see you soon. All right. See you, girls. Bye.